What is going on, champions? That is your boy Shinryu, and it is time for another DC Dark Legion video. Today, what we're going to be going through is pretty much my character progress so far, as you guys pretty much have seen in the beginning. I think we kind of showcased just a brief list of the characters in the game, but what we're going to do here is we are going to be looking at the characters, the champions that I currently have. We are going to be looking at how the mother box pretty much works if we haven't actually gotten the game already. So we're going to be doing some character unveilings and stuff like that, and we're also going to show you the different avenues where you can actually get characters, all that kind of stuff, and of course how everything all works out. So without much further ado, I'm going to go over to my current squad right now. So typically this is where you're going to see who I'm currently focusing on and who's I've actually added to the level sync so that they can actually be on par with the least number of the characters, but I typically list level of the characters that I have, but I typically have upgrade them in turns. So I currently have all of them on 100. So these are the characters I currently have right now as my main characters here. If you go over to the level sync, you can actually see it up close. So we've got Batman, we've got Green Lantern, we've got Flash, we've got Wonder Woman, and then we've got some police officer there. Typically what I'm just trying to do is just put the top 5 just in the characters in these chambers right here. So we're leaving this last slot obviously for Superman. Once we get Superman, then we can actually go right ahead and just take the police officer off. Of course, put Superman in his place, and then of course we can then add other characters, sort of level sync, and of course there is more to go to once you actually upgrade our level 6 situation. So let's now go over to the character themselves, go to the champions over here. And currently Flash is one that has the highest rating for my squad because I sort of like have had the I believe they call it the mythic gear. Is what I'm okay. Well, yeah, it's not really mythic gear, but he kind of has one of the better gears out there. I am working on the gears, and I would pretty much explain my concept behind gearing up characters in a different video. One of the easiest way for you to actually understand how to actually go through gears, I would explain that in another video as well, but it's simply just going through this book right here. But to look further, let's start with the Flash. You can see right here, this is one of the characters I have got him recently. Very nice, awesome model. One thing I like about the game is the model here is fantastic. Like it is like A tier, like you would think it's like a AAA game that you would typically see on a console. Of course it is shell shaded, but still it looks amazing. Okay, next up is my favorite superhero. We're talking about Batman right here. Look at the gear right here, looking like one of the Arkham Knight version of Batman. I love the way they have the gauntlet not just fully grayed out, but it kind of looks like it just kind of stops, just like the knuckles. And for this you can see some other nice gear. You can tell he's well protected based on the way his gear looks here. Looks totally awesome as well. His utility kit looks great too. I love the fact that the cape can actually see, the cape really overflows. There's proper 3D modeling going on over here. Of course we have Green Lantern, who is also there as well. I love how he has this nice M. Bison like, the part I'm touching here, what I call what I got like a shoulder pad, for example. Just awesome model, how Jordan looking great over there. So not bad at all. Of course, they have Wonder Woman, and I also like the way they kind of like entered. Whenever you're sort of highlighting them, you have this obvious way that you can tell that it is their character and stuff like that. You can see Wonder Woman with a shield and a sword, looking great. Awesome model of Diana Prince right there. And of course we have the police officers here, just one of the people to just protect you. You're going to have generic characters. I'm going to show you the difference between having these generic characters and why it's more important to obviously focus on your main champions, which are the superheroes, the meta-humans, all that kind of stuff. Okay, let's go right ahead and just evolve these characters to the next level first of all. There we go. And then we're going to go back and we're going to proceed to looking at Aquaman here. Awesome model of Aquaman. And I think they kind of look like someone like they have a bit of an inspiration of the model of the the actors in movies. Like he looks a bit like Jason Momoa, right? And obviously he looks like a blonde version, and you can see here the costume almost kind of looks inspired by the movie as well. Pretty nice stuff. Awesome models, like I would always say. The Trident as well looks great. Who else?
Hand me my bow.
And we have Arrow as well, and of course you can hear the voice acting too. Pretty nice on the models and everything. Here is Arrow, the Green Arrow, looking dope. The all the kind we're pretty much familiar with. with the hood, pretty dope stuff. The arrow looks fantastic, and I love the way it just kind of poses with the bow. And of course, you can tell that, you can see the model, the way the bow just kind of overlaps. It's just really fantastic stuff. And of course, one of the more obvious character models is Cyborg Victor Stone. Also, the actor in the Justice League Snyder movie. You can tell even the model kind of looks like it as well. It's a pretty nice model, just really dope, just dope. There's nothing more I can say about that. And then we have Raven. I love, look at that. I just love the animation as well, where they kind of go in. The Raven model is fantastic, man. I'm actually impressed with the superhero models overall of everyone. And then we have Catwoman. Look at that. Oh my word, sexy, isn't she? Nice model, pretty amazing stuff. Very, very impressed, everything, And yeah, solid stuff. Looks like it's been inspired also by the Arkham movie games, but pretty nice model. And I love the way Mary just kind of popped out from under. You can tell from the sea and everything. Looks cool. I don't know if there's any Amber Heard modeling over here. I don't know, but obviously the model itself pretty nice. Her own version of the Trident, or I won't call it Trident because it's not three forks, whatever it is. I think maybe it is, that's what it is, I'm not sure. Looks dope as well. And of course we have Red Hood. Nice model too, like the mask and everything. I love the fact that he's not super buff like he is in the Arkham game, the Arkham version, where there's like where it's kind of like a multiplayer. I don't know why I've forgotten the name of the game, but that particular one for sure. Obviously he has the Red Hood look like in the Arkham series, the original Arkham series, but pretty much dope. I love the guns as well. Looks awesome, looks fantastic. Look like a trademark weapon of his. Go over to Batgirl. Pretty nice and stuff like that. Love the model, amazing stuff, yeah. And then with the Batarang in her hand as well, the gauntlet looks dope. Everything just kind of looks dope. Obviously if we get to any character that needs to evolve, we'll evolve them. And then here's Red Robin, Tim Drake for sure. The second Robin, looking, and I love the way they kind of did the, you can tell the, I call it the cape. Looks like a, like a wing, like a robin's wing, like a bird itself. You go ahead and look at the way it kind of spreads. Pretty nice, just dope stuff. Obviously, it can't fly, so more aesthetics to it. But I love the model; it is fantastic, and I love how his mask just kind of just sticks to his face, connects to like the neck, I think, or maybe it's not connected to the, it looks like connected to the gear, but yeah, pretty nice stuff. And Dr. Fate looks, oh look at that, nice animation, looks really dope. Has a bit of a Doctor Strange animation with the hand stuff there. They're kind of like almost similar. Obviously every member of the Marvel gonna have almost like their alternate DC who you consider in that other side. This is one of the more obvious ones, but pretty nice model. And then we've got Two-Face. Sorry if you hear any cracking sounds there, I had to adjust the mic. The revolver looks delicious. The model itself, fantastic. You can actually just do this, and you just look at the ugly face there, you do it the other way, and it just looks like the man himself, Harvey Dent. Pretty nice model overall. Love the choice of the color with the white and the black. And then of course the shirt is reversed, tie is reversed as well. Dope stuff. Let's go over to Black Adam. You can tell that he looks a bit like The Rock. Has Rock's model. Of course they give him hair because he's typically used to having hair, and I like that about not just letting him lose the hair. The model itself pretty nice. I love how the lightning looks a bit like it's glowing in a way. Overall the gauntlet looks cool too. Overall fantastic model. Nice goatee as well.
I'll take care of this.
Poison Ivy, fantastic model. Love how the flower comes out. Everything about the game itself, the way their moves are pretty fantastic too. But of course we are focusing on the model. Pretty nice, amazing model as you can see over here. And yep, we got her as well. We're already on the next level on Blue Star, because the way it starts is you start with White Star, then go to Blue Star, I believe you go to Pink Star, and then or Purple, and then you go to Red Star. I believe that's the last one. So obviously this is the highest I've gone, which this bullet over here with the Blue Star. No, is that the highest with the Purple? Yeah, because we're Purple right now. Oh well, the Blue Star, you know, if we go over to try and do an upgrade, you see whatever's next, and next is Purple. So yeah, let's go back to the models, go to Penguin. Oh, look at that, very, you know, perfect. The model, best version so far suited, you know, than the video one. You know, you can tell proper Penguin, the model, everything, and I believe that was by Tim Burton. Yeah, pretty nice. And I love how you see like there's a penguin on the side in case you can't see properly with a with like all the fireworks at the back. Pretty nice stuff. Nice model overall as well. And of course we have some of the more generic ones like the cops, on a generic cop as well, and of course generic criminals here and there. We're not going to spend too much on them because they're just generic models, but they're well done as well. Okay, so you're gonna obviously have, these are the ones that are gonna be easiest to sort of upgrade. But the reason why I don't want to invest in them obviously is because if you go over to the details here, that's all they have, and you probably don't know what I'm talking about until I select a hero. So let's just use Penguin over here, for example. So they have what they call the Force, and the Force just gives you a chance to do some additional unlockings and stuff like that. Obviously, because he's still one of the level 1s, whatever, you do need to have them on certain levels to upgrade those stuffs. He's not synced yet in the level sync, so he's on level 1 for now. I'm gonna have to decide how we're gonna handle the rest of the characters who can't fit into my lineup for now, but obviously every resource is important, so that's why we're not kind of wasting it on the other characters. But here are the rest of the characters, and there's the last one. We've got this, clown mask one. Of course, I'm hoping I can get Superman soon. I'm only on 30 out of 40, and I did just get 10 copies of Shazam as well. Nice. No animations, but I only wanted to and of course there's some characters who are definitely being worked on the model, but I only want to show you the characters I already have currently, and those are the characters that I have. Okay, so when it comes to getting characters, you're going to have several options. The one and your most important is going to be your mother box. Okay, the mother box, you do have several ones of these keys. You have the planetary energy keys, Ori energy keys, Chaos energy keys, Order energy keys, and of course divine energy keys. These are the ones that are going to get you the chance to get a 5-star. The chance to get a 5-star, not guaranteed, but you get a chance to get a 5-star. This is 4-star or higher. I've never gotten a 5-star here before. I'm not really sure I have. The rest, this says also 5-star. Never gotten that. So, but as you pretty much use this, you do get a chance to regenerate this. We're going to be using this. We're going to be doing all that as well. Try and get some characters to kind of round it up. The next place you can also get the character. Let's go over here and just do its donations real quick before I forget. And if you guys want to actually play the game, one thing I would recommend is do not waste your gems to actually create a league. Probably because it's still, it's not fully available worldwide and everything. It's kind of tough to have members, and of course, if you don't have members, you are kind of missing out on some stuff. Sometimes I have thought about actually leaving the group, but I think I'm just going to try and persevere for now, and hopefully maybe we can have more people join. We did have some people join, but then they kind of quit on us, kind of left, because obviously we weren't grown as quickly as we would have liked. But it's okay, I'm sure we'll get there eventually. So let's go back out of there. And like I was talking about, we do have several ways you can actually get characters. We're talking about the mother box. The next one is going to be the bleed. The bleed is kind of like your way of sort of like having a chance to actually get a character that is like being featured. Okay, I did try. So Superman is the current one right now, and after that, we currently have the most recent version, which is obviously Deathstroke. However, there was Nightwing before then, which I did use a lot of, and of course Joker, which I used quite a bit as well. You are more likely to get this. I got when I did the Superman one, when I did Nightwing, I think you're more likely to get one of these other ones than the main one, which is kind of weird. I think you're better because the main one's actually 5 stars, right? So one of your best bet if you want to invest when you go to the store and purchase, all these source world fragments, which you can actually use, or the world anvil fragment, which is kind of like the one you would typically use for the featured characters. I would pretty much recommend that you actually go and only purchase mainly the purple and the gold, which is obviously the order and the chaos energy keys respectively. Now when it comes, one thing I like about this game is that it refreshes often. For some reason I didn't notice that for the longest time. So whenever I refresh, you have a chance to actually get things like drones and other stuff, but most importantly, sorry, excuse me, sorry about that, I had to clear my throat. Most importantly, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are looking out for the best discount, because these discounts are random. I won't bother with honorary keys because you can easily get them from other modes, which I will show you in a bit. But the ones that are kind of scarce are these order keys, chaos keys, and above. But only the order keys and chaos keys and honorary keys show up, so only these two you want to care about. But this one goes up to where you can actually get it at 120. That's when you probably want to get it. And for the order energy chaos, it goes as low as 350 of these gems. That's when you want to pick it up. So typically what I do is I wait for it to be at that price and I pick them up one at a time. That's how I kind of stack it up. Obviously when you do missions as well, you're going to do that also. We are going to start doing like a story version of the missions as well, and I'll just kind of play through the missions, and just so that you guys can always have a reference to watch going forward. Okay, so now obviously the last portion where you can get this is going to be some of these regular ones here. We're going to start with these first because these are not the ones that I sort of like have hopes on the most. However, these are the ones where you're actually going to get the chance to have these cards that you can use to push your characters. I'm hoping I can get this T1 as well, because that's what I want to use on Batman. But we're going to go right ahead and try and pull, see if we can hopefully get a legendary character that we can add to our piece. So start over here first. I only typically pull when I have the free copies or when I have up to 10. I don't usually pull if it's less than 10. So now we have Poison Ivy. We have a chance obviously to upgrade her, and then you're going to see we do have some plastic explosives. I believe this is the first copy I have. Definitely going to use that spare, and that's pretty much it. So the pull was not too dramatic, you just kind of pull, just see it, and then that's pretty much it over there. Let's see. Alright, so we have the next place where we can actually pull, which is going to be obviously one of these featured ones. I don't have enough because I haven't invested much in it. Okay, I can actually try and see if we can just get one for Superman. I usually wouldn't recommend it. Okay, so obviously you can go to the store, you can pick as much as you want. They do go for obviously 160. If you try and pick, say for example, we try and pick 8. This is what's going to cost us. Just for the sake of obviously showing you every way of pulling, we are going to purchase it. All right, I don't like purchase. I like to go through the missions to get it the way I can normally get it. And of course, once you do that, we can go to the bleed, and I will go for Superman's version again. It's gonna be tough. If we look at the options here, even the way you can always decide what you want to go for is you can look at the boosted odds, and you can also look at obviously the main feature character. I also want to have a copy of Superman, so we're gonna go right ahead and draw 10. So hopefully we do get, I believe 10 guarantees a legendary, I'm not sure, or guarantees something. So we do get like a gas, get Red Robin, and that's about it. Typically you're probably going to get one major character and one major card, and that's it. So that's why I don't invest in it now. I'll tell you why I invest instead in this yellow gems, okay, or source gems as they are actually called when it comes to the store, which is what I would typically recommend you guys invest in. These are the purple, is because whenever you do go to the mother box to actually use them, you can sort of like as you use them, you invest pieces of it. So like for example, now using this is going to mean it's going to contribute, for each one you use, is going to contribute 1. back in there. So if we contribute like 10 and we decode 10 straight out of the gate, we're going to have 10 extra. Obviously you're going to have little fragments, but you're going to have 10 contribute to this, and that can actually help us have it. Once you have the number that kind of maxes out, we can harvest this, and now we have 11 of this. Right now we can next aim to harvest the purple ones. Okay, so we can go right ahead and just go right ahead and decode another 10. Obviously you're not going to get any special characters. It's kind of very rare. You typically get the you know, those criminals or the cops, but you get 10 extra. We can decode again. Once typically when it comes to these you know, when it comes to the planetary energy keys, I only like to invest when it's fully 10. For the others, I can invest if it's like, you know, say like 5 or something like that. But one of the heaviest is going to be nice right now, so invest this one because we can actually decode 10, and that would give us, I can't remember what each one actually contributes, but we're on 28 right now. If we decode 10, let's see how many we're going to get from 28. Okay, so you can see we have a couple of characters here, no legendary characters. Most of the time you can't tend to get the yellow base kind of characters, but there are a lot of characters we're getting that we'll probably be able to do some upgrades by the end of the video. So right now 128, 520, so we are getting, so if it's 500 for 10, so we're getting 50, what am I saying, yeah, 50 per, you know, harvesting. And now we can easily harvest a purple, we can harvest another yellow back. When the harvest increases, the number gets higher, but if it doesn't increase, typically your best scenario is that it kind of switches as you harvest. Now you can actually harvest 10 of these. Once it switches, you go for the lower ones. If it remains, you can see it goes an increment of 20. So now I have to invest it, harvest this again. This is typically starts at 30, it starts at 40, but because we're still here, it doubles up, harvests 80, and goes again 100. So now we're pretty much done with the harvesting here. But the good stuff is now we can actually try and pull the red. I haven't pulled the red in 10s before, so it's going to be the first time we're doing it live on the recording. So hopefully we do get awesome characters from this. I'm hoping we can get a Superman. Okay, let's get Superman, and also hoping we can get more shot of Batman too. And let's see what we get from this. So the first time we're going hard with this. So what do we have? I don't see Superman, but I'm seeing a lot of these gems here. Okay, so this is where you can get what I can see here is this Batman, and only just 5, not even 10. We got a Harley Quinn. Oh, we do get Lex Luthor. So we got 21, 5 in the other. We got Damian Wayne. But typically what we can see is we are getting legendary characters. Okay, so that is what you're getting guaranteed. And of course you do get those gems there. So with this one here, I think the harvesting is going to be massive. Maybe 100. It's probably going to be 100 per return. We're going to see. So we're at 28 right now. Let's see if it becomes 1,028. Hopefully it does, so we can start harvesting again. What happened? That doesn't give us anything. I'm confused. That doesn't give us anything actually. Wow. So if we use this one, that's just pretty much it. That is crazy. We did get gems though, so you know we're not going to complain much about that. I can try go right ahead and pull some 9s of this, but you know I like to wait till it's 10. This one here, you know, we can sort of we're about to harvest this, so let's just pull the 9. Okay, that way we can harvest more purples and see what we can get. Wow, that actually, I was hoping that we're going to do some major harvesting of the purple. You can see this one kind of gives back, so looks like the red doesn't give back. That is crazy. I didn't know that, but now I know. We are close to harvesting this. We can go right ahead and just try and do this and harvest some more. Now they say you may get, oh, we get another Batman. So actually it's a good thing we actually did that, because now we have 10 shots of extra shot of Batman, but I think we do require 20 to do an upgrade. So we're going to find out for sure, because we obviously would like to get into one extra star. So we have this, and we can harvest one of this, and easily harvest a blue one, and another blue one. And so now it's back to harvesting the purple. We're going to go right ahead again, and we're going to try these yellow ones. And let's see if we do get like a red. So now we're getting an actual full Batgirl. And of course, get some more of this. And then it's time to harvest again. Not too much to harvest this time around, but we have quite a bit to harvest. And that's pretty much where we're at right now. So we're going to look at the result of what our pools have actually generated. Obviously, it's going to be some upgrades. It's also going to be some,
I'm the fastest man alive.
you know, maybe unlocks, maybe, possibly, I'm not sure. But as you guys are watching this, I'm sure hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Make sure you don't forget to smash a like on the video. It really helps a lot. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Okay, and of course, you know, comment down below whatever you think. And of course, you know, like I said, I'm all here and we're all doing this. So let's get back to it right now. So we have Arrow kind of has 24, so we can actually take him over to purple.
Right on target.
All right, and I love, you see they have this extra animation, so this is actually nice. You get to this extra stuff that they do once you do the upgrade. And of course he has a different pose, excuse me, but once obviously you click on it, then the pose is back normal. Obviously you can scroll across straight up. If you see, like, you know, this exclamation mark there, you know the next character is also due for an upgrade. But you won't, even if there's two characters from this character, it's not going to show. You have to keep on scrolling across or go into the full screen right here to look at all the characters and then jump to them straight up. But we're going to go ahead and try and do the scrolling. So he can go to, like, you know, 5-star. Great stuff. And she has nothing. Catwoman,
That was a good time.
3rd-star. Okay, cool. I believe the next person has something as well. Mara
See you smile upon you.
with 3 stars too. Okay, you guys get to see some extra animations when they actually get that upgrade as well.
Bamboozled them.
And of course, we got Red Hood as well. And who's next? Batgirl.
That was amazing.
Okay, cool stuff. Next thing we're going to do is the next video I'm going to do is going to be a video showcasing all my characters' special moves, characters I currently have. Okay, but that way you can see how the animation is and how it pretty much works out. But it looks like we're not getting anything for Batman for now. As you can see, there was no exclamation show that we could actually upgrade him. You do need 20,
Bloom
not
when you are
10,
planted.
and all we have is 10. So it's all good. And let's see what else. I think we can jump out for now because we don't know if there's any other character that is left. We do have this clown, right? Let's go right here and just evolve him. And who else? Yep, that's about it. We didn't get any spare copy of Superman. That kind of low-key sucked. Really low-key sucked. But I can always see, you know, like I said, what I'm going to do is keep on waiting till we actually do have the, you know, energy and chaos energy keys that I do require, and we're going to push them. For the Ori keys, this is typically one of the best, you know, when it gets half 50, that's where you get it, a good deal. But I don't like to go for Ori keys. I just kind of like prefer to just save it for chaos and order energy keys. And yeah, so you guys have gotten to see how the character models look, the ones I currently have so far. You've also gotten the chance to see some of their special, you know, changing poses whenever they do upgrade. Otherwise, you know, it's a pretty nice game, pretty fun, pretty amazing, and we are going to do some more gameplays in a later video. Otherwise, guys, that's pretty much it from me. You know, almost 30 minutes. didn't expect to be that long, but it's definitely going to be a fun watch. Make sure you let me know what you guys think about the models. Let me know who your favorite heroes or character is, and of course let me know if you're able to access the game as well. Check the Android store or the Apple store, see if it's already available. That way we can know for sure if it's already been globally released, or at least more countries have been added to it. If you're able to access it already, let me know. Otherwise, it's been your boy Shin Ryu. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.